Hi, Becca. So, just wanted to make this video. Told you I would just to give you a rundown of all the choreography that's going to be happening um, during the show. So, just in case I miss a night, you can kind of pick up and help everybody through it. Of course, this will include your choreography too. So, just as a guide if you need to um, look over yours. So, scene one, real quick bit of choreography right at the beginning. Cindy says, "Polly, your sword," on page page on the bottom of page 18. The bottom chord, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It says, "Your sword, Polly." When she says "your sword, Polly," Eliana's gonna hand her sword to Christy and just make sure that she gets it kind of, when she hands it to her, kind of gets it out of the screen, and then Christy's gonna drop the sword on her foot. Not really. Christy's gonna obviously take the sword, and that way she'll have it. And then Buttercourt says, "Can you even lift this?" And then on the top of 19, Buttercourt says, "Come on, girl, come at me." And when she says that, Christy's gonna hold the sword in two hands because she's never held a sword before. She's gonna come at Cindy. She's gonna swipe down. She's gonna swipe down. She's gonna swipe across, and she's gonna swipe across. And she's almost going to look manic doing it because, like I said, she's never held a sword before. When she does that, Cindy's going to dodge, 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 and dodge. And then that's going to be it for the sword play. And then a little farther down, Cindy's going to say, "Who will teach you?" Eliana says, "I will, sir." When Eliana says, "I will, sir," Christy's just going to hand the sword back to Eliana. Eliana's going to take it back, and that's it. So that's it for scene one. Scene three. Dunois, about halfway down on page 40, says, "Would God mind if I taught you some blocking maneuvers?" Joan is going to draw her sword, say, "I will lead, bastard, and your men will follow. That is all I can do, but I must do it." When she says, "You shall not stop me," she's going to point the sword almost in a threatening manner. When she does that, Eliana is going to step forward with her sword like she's defending Dunois. And then the line, "You're no good to me as a saint or as a symbol or anything else. If the enemy cut your head off," and she says, "Let me teach you." And I think you're playing Dunois. I'm sorry, I can't remember who's playing what characters other than the ones that are fighting. So Dunois says, "Let me teach you." Then Dunois backs off. Like, "Let me teach you" means the page is going to come in and teach you. So at that point, Eliana will step forward. They'll start in this position, and then they're going to do the parry. It's going to be the down, down, up, around. And with this, and also in the scene with you and Christy in scene 5, Christy's going to start on this side and then come over. Eliana's going to start on this side. And Eliana's left-handed like I am. I'm not sure if she's going to be comfortable doing it right-handed, but hopefully so. But she's going to start on this side, and then she's going to come over, and they're just going to mirror each other. So they're going to do that through the text. You're going quickly, soldier. And then Dunois says, "The rafts are ready, and the men are embarked, but they must wait for God." And then Joan's going to go, "What do you mean?" And she's going to put her sword down. Like she's shot. She's like, "What do you mean? God is waiting for them." And at that point, that's going to end that choreography. So that's it for scene 3. Scene 5 is somewhere here. Wrong way. Okay. Scene 5. At the beginning of the scene, Dunois says, He only spoils the show, poor devil. No, Joan, you have crowned him, and you must go through with it. Joan's going to shake her head, and then you guys are going to engage in the sparring. Again, Christy's going to start on this side, and you start on this side. I'm hoping that my screen is mirrored, so it looks like this is me going to my right, which is where Christy's going to start, and this is me going to my left, which is where you're going to start. So you're going to do this is where you guys are going to throw in a little bit of extra. You're going to do the jab, or the parry, 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 and then you're going to come straight at Christy with the stab. She's going to block away from her body, and then she's going to turn the sword and come in like this to you. And when she comes in, you're going to block it towards your body. So her sword will be coming in like this, and you'll block it kind of into your body, but you're swatting it away. I'm not sure how else to describe that. I'm sorry. But so you're going to come straight in with the jab. She's going to block away from her body. She's going to turn her sword, come straight in like this with her stab, and you're going to block towards your body. I mean, you're still blocking it away, but you're going to come across your body with your block. And that, you guys are going to repeat that until close to the bottom of page 54. You say, I'm not so sure they'll let you take Paris, and then you guys stop. So you both lower your swords, kind of back off, and again, Joan goes, what? So it's a perfect line for her to back up and be incredulous, and that will stop the engaging there. And then top of 55, when you hear the clock, when you hear the cathedral clock, you're going to re-engage with your sword, and then she's going to come up with her sword, and you guys are just going to do the same thing. Parry, 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 stab, lock, stab, lock. And that's going to go down until middle, going towards the bottom of 55 when Charles comes in. When Charles comes in, that's it. So that's the sword play. There's a scene, and I apologize, I can't remember if it's the beginning of scene 1 or the beginning of scene 3. It's the beginning of scene 1 because I know beginning of scene 3 it's Eliana. Beginning of scene 1, when Joan's coming in, Cindy has the line, who goes there? And when she says who goes there, she's going to very shakily pull her dagger out like she's almost scared, and she's going to kind of wave it around. And then when she sees that it's Joan, she's going to be like, oh, okay, it's a girl. But that's just going to be a real quick, just pull it out, be real shaky with it, and then she'll put it away when she sees that it's Joan. Beginning of scene 3, Eliana with her dagger. So this doesn't really go with any dialogue. She's just kind of messing around with herself, showing that she's a badass with a dagger. So she's going to pull her dagger. The first thing she's going to do is turn it to where it's like this with her arm. That's a blocking maneuver. And she's just going to, like she's blocking. She'll do that one time, and then she's going to flip the dagger. She's going to come across like she's cutting a throat. She's going to cut across like she's cutting a belly. And then she's going to swipe down. She's going to swipe down, and that's it. The one thing that I might add in for her, and I'm not sure I'm going to do it, is after she swipes down the second time, instead of resheathing her dagger, I might have her act like she's throwing it at a piece of wood. So obviously she'll throw it. She's not going to throw it as soon as she snaps her arm. She'll just drop it on whatever she has there. But I might add that to the end of her choreography, but I don't think I'm going to. But just in case, after she finishes the slash and slash, either she's going to resheath it or she's going to throw it. So that is all the fight choreography for the show. If you have any questions, please send me a message. I should be there every night for fight choreography, but with this whole sickness thing that I have going on right now, I'm not entirely sure, but I just wanted you to have everything. So thank you.